Joe Hobika standing by right now on this situation, this op-ed. Joe, of course, an attorney, Hamilton grad, and a Republican chair in the city of Utica. Good morning, Joe.
Well, Bill, first of all, I just want to say that I was very concerned that you were fired, and that's why you weren't on the air for several weeks with your boxes. With the boxes packed in your office.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that you're back. So,
well, the good news is, Joe, I don't have an office, so to get rid of me could happen very quickly.
Yeah, it's very little he's got to pull out, Joe.
You bring that mug. You could take your mug home. Is that
yep. I bring a bag with me every day. You can watch it on TV every morning at 6 o'clock or so. And my stuff comes in, my stuff goes out. So I want to make it easy for him just in case. All right, what in the hell is going on, Joe?
Well, I have to tell you, I'm sitting here and I'm watching all of the furor take place, and I don't mean furor like the Reich Fuhrer. I mean furor, And I think that, to me, it just seems to be much ado about nothing. I mean, it's not really a confirmation of what's going on because. You'll never be able to really get a confirmation because everything gets denied and I guess twisted.
Well, even the book by Woodward, you have to rely on Woodward. You have to rely on his credibility because part of his agreement to get people to talk was to offer them anonymity. Now,
right.
it's
so
anonymity. You got to trust his proof.
If I were President Trump, I'd be getting angry because people are being critical, and I understand that, and I just get, to me, I'm just getting to the point now where, okay, a lot of this stuff appears to be a given. When is someone going to actually write a story on, the policies that the administration is imposing, the actions that the administration is taking.
Joe, that's what the op-ed addresses. The op-ed is saying, look around. The policy, this isn't the president's policy. He's not a conservative. The policy that is being advanced in this administration is you can thank the people that are running this alternative government is really what it's saying.
If some of the policies are good, we'll thank them, and if some of the policies are not good, we won't. But the problem is, this is that shiny object syndrome that that's gone on for years and years.
Yeah,
all of this nonsense that's happening, deflects and detracts from what is. The meat and potatoes of this particular administration, or lack thereof, as the case may be. But no one can really get a clear picture of it because there's no coverage of it.
Well, okay, I disagree with you. I disagree.
My point is that government, that the executive branch delivers government services, right? And they create some policies, and they're supposed to. Carry out the laws that are promulgated by the Congress.
Joe, let's think about this. The Constitution provides for a president that is not mentally fit to handle the oath of office.
My point is this: how do we know he's actually not mentally fit?
I'm saying you are beginning to. And this is when all of these things begin to accumulate. And that's what Rachel Sutherland from Fox News said earlier.
The guy said, okay, let's assume.
Let me finish my point. When all of these things begin to accumulate, now you have Bob Woodward, who you have to trust as being credible. You have the New York Times, who's saying, we know who this is. We feel it's a credible enough source for us to allow for this op-ed to actually print. They're
not saying he's crazy. They're just saying that,
Did you read the op-ed? They're saying he's crazy. Joe, the op-ed says he's nuts. And you can read between the lines. It says he's not fit for office.
But more of a temperament issue than...
impulsive is the big word that kept being used.
I know, but there were impulsive people before. There were...
Not where we had to come out and say... There are adults in the room. That's literally quoted in the op-ed.
I know they said, we considered, imposing the 25th, invoking the 25th.
I know you're I get it. You're the Republican chair. You have to speak this way. I get it.
It's not even that. I'm just, again, I'm just being a bit cynical. But, I mean, after a while, when are we going to get some meat and potato coverage? It's hard to imagine that, everything is about him and the drama. I mean, this is just, it's exhausting after a while.
It is. There's no doubt about that.
And that's what the problem is, because the fact of the matter is that every time there's something going on that needs to be focused on, there's a drama show. Either he creates it or somebody else does.
I agree with that. Yeah, but I'm afraid this is news. When you're looking at when you're looking at what could very well be, and I truly believe that operating the government behind the back of the President of the United States is a constitutional crisis.
Well, how do you know?
And that's why Luke Perry's the guy I want to talk to.
Rated behind his
We will
back.
be, by the way.
Oh, good. We have Luke Perry coming on, Joe. I don't have to rely on you now. This is awesome.
You know what? You're better off listening to Luke. He'll straighten you right out.
All right. He will. You're absolutely right. You try, he will. All right, Joe. I do appreciate the call. And listen,
I'm sorry I disappointed you this morning, Bill.
Listen, you do not disappoint. I appreciate it. Thank you.